Hi there. Oops. Oops. Hi. Hi. My name is Robin. Some of you have noticed that I keep saying that I'm a doctor, and I'm not. It is not illegal to do that when I have admitted that I'm not a doctor. And I'm not really giving you medical advice, and you can't sue me anyway because that's what malpractice is for. But if I'm not a doctor and you're just an idiot and you listen to me, that's your own fault. Um, but I'm going to tell you that the reason that I have said that I'm a doctor a few times is that I was dubbed the booby doctor when I was working as a lactation consultant at the hospital that I worked at. The very first time I went into a room to have my own consult when I wasn't with anybody, I accidentally said tits within the first few seconds. And what was funny is um, I I wanted to cry because I was breastfeeding and I was only a, I was just really, really emotional all the time. And instead of crying, I got out of character and suddenly I said, "All right, guys, look, I'm going back to my 8-year-old self here for a second because I've got to just get this out. I have been waiting for this job my entire life. I am so excited. You guys are my first couple that I've been in with. I figured this was going to be the easiest thing ever, and I just said tits, and you guys heard me, and I'm so scared that you're going to tell me I'm going to get fired." And I started sobbing uncontrollably, and I said, "I'm breastfeeding too, and I'm so sorry that you're having trouble, and I didn't think that this was going to be hard." And then I accidentally said tits, and I'm so scared that you guys are going to have me fired. And they didn't. It was actually one of the best memories of my life. So when he called me a booby doctor, and then other dads started calling me the booby doctor, and then I found out that it was getting through the grapevine that hey, that the one that's really cool, she's the booby doctor. You want her, you don't want the other ones. So I took pride in being called that, and I'm willing to lose my license so that I can start giving information online about families, because I don't know where my scope of practice starts and ends as it relates to giving information on YouTube. I just know that it's highly frowned upon and that I can be chastised, and I can have my license revoked. And that's why I have done not one goddamn thing that I was supposed to do as it relates to the work that God has called me to do. Because I was afraid of losing that license and not having that there. But God said to me at one point, when I said, "Why me? Why would you do this to me? I was an excellent mother." And she says, "Yeah, duh." And I was like, "Okay, so why would you remove my children from me?" And she said, "Because I need you to be a mom to some other people right now. They'll be fine. They got enough of you. They're pretty fucking awesome. And you're the only one that can do this." And I said, "Okay." And I've ignored that because I was being told in a few different places that I should go back to doing lactation. And just like there's a famous actress who became an IBCLC and then let it lapse just so that she could have it and so that she could offer her services for free, because she said nobody should have to go through the hell that she went through. And right the fuck on. I agree completely, except some of us need to make a living. So I am making the choice, and she doesn't because she's an actress. I'm making the choice right now that on my Semi Crunchy Mommy channel, which is robin.saro@gmail.com, I'm going to start giving advice to moms who are breastfeeding, moms who aren't. And the reason that I'm saying it broadly like that is I'd like to actually create a new form of medicine called family medicine, where we address the entire fucking issue and not just the fact that mom chose to formula feed and is killing her baby. Or that dad is abusive and we don't give a flying fuck because he's not the patient. Or dad is in jail and dad's a far better parent than mom because mom's a fucking crack whore or whatever. But we automatically in Virginia give custody to mothers. And unfortunately, I was the patient zero of giving custody to a father instead. But what was really funny to me about that, there's a lot that was funny to me about it. But just looking at us, you can tell I'm the better parent because he's physically disabled and unable to do physically the things that I'm able to do. If you did nothing else, you would look in a courtroom and say, better parent. Because Landon said, Daddy fell down at the park and a boy had a gun and another daddy had to grab me and Olivia. And I was scared he was going to run off with me, but he ran over and helped Daddy up after he had fallen down because the boy pushed his walker out from under him. I don't know that anybody could possibly understand the amount of hell that I live in on a daily basis, having these memories. But fuck yeah, I'm going to use meth every once in a while because getting out of bed is really fucking difficult. I've chosen not to use alcohol because that's my demon. And that ultimately led me to kill myself. And thank God I'm still here, even if it sucks sometimes. But today was a good day. And tonight was a good night. And I've got 2 friends here who love me in different ways. And one of them should be listening, and he's not. So I don't really know how to reach him other than to continue posting these videos and hope that tomorrow, once he's gotten some sleep and realized that the human body needs at least 8 hours of sleep. By the way, I'm not giving that as an IBCLC. I'm giving that as a human. That's some pretty sound advice. At least 8 hours of sleep. Moms usually get about 4. You're rocking it. You're doing it. You got it. But if you're staying up for 3 to 5 days straight and punching people in the face and breaking my belongings outside right now, you didn't get enough sleep last night. I hope you did. Last night. Oh shit. I'm stuck in a space-time warp. Are you there, Nightman? Thank God. Okay. Was that one good? Nightman? Are you crying? Are you crying? I made somebody cry today. Yay. Oh.